Ubisoft tries to get into the world of racing simulators with the open world The Crew, and when I first heard of the idea of having the freedom of driving everywhere across the United States, sounded like a really cool and awesome concept. However, that's the only good thing about The Crew. This is not a terrible game, but it's far from the experience I thought I was going to get. For one thing, the car handling physics are unbalanced. Sometimes the car is too heavy on turns or too light that you spiral out of control. The most obvious is the lackluster graphics. Some vehicles and structures look good as you pass by them, but if you actually take a moment to observe the details, you'll notice that there aren't none. Faded and unrendered graphics is a no-no for the advertised next-gen title. Also, keep in mind that if you decide to get this game, you must know that it's an online game only, which means you can't play it offline. Along with this downer is sometimes signing into the Ubisoft servers can be a problem, as there were several times when I was notified that there was a sign-in problem and to try again later. Online activity seems to be dead with this title. I don't blame them, since there are other games that do this much better. On average, on my server there were at least 2 other players roaming the country according to my map of the US. Also, this game suffers from bugs and glitches and at times even crashes. It's almost game breaking and it can be annoying. And sometimes a mood killer. Sometimes other living NPCs would disappear and I would feel like Will Smith in I Am Legend, having the streets all to myself without another soul in sight. The cars are okay, they're the usual cars that you would find in any other racing game. There is the standard fare that comes with this genre of racers though, like speed challenges, drifting, off-roading, and drag to name a few. The customization of the vehicles or modding is simplified to where you use points to upgrade and personalize your vehicle. There is campaign in the game with mini driving missions as one would expect from this genre. The story is quite generic, although the voice acting is decent. By the way, the radio stations suck in this game. I didn't like any of the songs, which made the cruising sometimes boring. Believe it or not, the best station was one without songs, but music only, because it would set the tone to cruising very nicely. On the positive, the crew does have an ambitious scale of the United States, with highways and back roads that take you through America's iconic locations. From the East Coast to the West Coast, you get to drive or cruise through very lengthy trips between the oceans. The environments are pleasant to look at as the terrain and landscapes change between the states and cities. This is the only thing I enjoyed about this game. If they decide to make a sequel, hopefully they'll learn from people's feedback and their mistakes. As of now, this game is only worth $10 for its cruising feature. Or skip it if you're not into racers. Overall, this game, although not bad, wasn't good either. Hopefully, if there is a sequel, some elements could be tuned and tightened for a much better driving experience. For more reviews and rants, make sure to subscribe and share the video. My name is Rox, and I'll see you guys next time.